Today's Monday. We're going to start working with volume of cones. So if you watched the video on YouTube, you saw that there was a demonstration, and what that's explaining is that if you have a cylinder, okay, and the dimensions are 6 for the radius and 10 for the height, and you have a cone which has the same radius and the same height, basically this is just 1/3 the volume of this, okay? Or you can think of it this way, this is 3 times the volume of the cone with the same height and radius, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to use the same formula we did last week, which is volume of a cylinder, and we're going to just do one thing. Just adding in one part, okay? You can do it 2 different ways depending on the calculator you have. I don't know if your calculator allows you to put fractions in, so I'm going to show you 2 ways to do it. Okay, since this is 1/3 the size of this, or this is 3 times bigger than that, we're just going to take 1/3, and you're going to do the same formula you used last week, which I know most of you were able to do, and that's it. So you're just going to do 1/3. Okay, so you're going to put in the calculator 1/3, and then you just do the same as volume of a cylinder. Okay, you're going to put in the radius, and you're going to put in the height. That's it. Another way to do it, if your calculator does not allow you to put in fractions, you're going to take the formula for a cylinder, and you're just simply going to get your answer. Okay, don't forget, do the whole thing. Enter, equals, get your answer, and then just divide your answer by 3, which is the same thing as taking 1/3. And that's about it. So you're going to round your answers. Make sure you read the directions, what you want to round to. Okay, and I'll do one as an example. Okay, remember, if you need help, just let me know. I've been going on Google's meetings with different students about every day, and when they come on the Google meetings, they're usually getting 100 on the work after that because we're able to go over it. Okay, so I'm going to find the volume of this cone. Okay, so again, you're just going to write volume equals pi times radius squared times height. Remember, this is an estimate of pi. If you use the pi symbol, if you have that in your calculator, you can use that. Okay, so I'm just going to type, and then I'm going to take 1/3 or divide by 3. Let me just add that to the front. Okay, so this is the cone. The cylinder would be just this without taking 1/3 of it. Okay, or you can divide by 3. I'll show you both ways. Okay, so first I'm going to do 1/3 times 3.14 times radius 6. Some of you, what you're doing wrong is you're putting the diameter in. That's why you're getting the questions wrong. You have to use the radius. That's why it says r squared and it doesn't say d squared. So make sure you're always taking half of the length across the circles. Like I said, some of you had to return your work because you're putting in the diameter, which is all the way across. The diameter of these would be 12. You want to take half of the diameter. And then the height is 10. Okay, so you just plug that right into the calculator. And I'll show you the other way to do it would be to first put this in, okay, then divide by 3. Okay, so you can do it either way depending on the kind of calculator you have. I don't know, like I said, if you don't have a calculator that you can put fractions in, you just divide your answer by 3. So I'm just going to do 3.14 times 36 times 10 equals, make sure you press equals, 1,130.4 divided by 3, 376.8. So the volume of this cone is 376.8. Let's say for some reason I wanted to know the volume of the cylinder. All I would have to do is simply multiply this number by 3. Okay, so there's 2 ways to do it. Either do 1/3 in the calculator, then pi, radius squared, height, or put in all 3, 3.14, the radius squared, the height, and then press equals and divide by 3. Same thing. Okay, if you have any questions, you know you can always reach me, and you'll have one day, you don't have too many questions. I think there's only about, I think like 7 questions. You'll be fine. Okay, talk to you later.